Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane from God TV Radio, and I wanted to let you all know that the Drunken Peasants breaks community guidelines and terms of service on YouTube. Let me explain how so. According to the terms of service, it states this: you are not allowed to harass people. You are not allowed to make abusive videos towards people or comments or messages revealing someone's personal information, maliciously recording someone without their consent. I've never given the Drunken Peasants consent to take my footage or record any of my live hangouts and place them on their own videos and monetize them. Deliberately posting content in order to humiliate someone, I think we've all got it figured out that that's the entire point of the Drunken Peasants, was to try to humiliate me, as well as many other religious people out there. I don't know if a lot of you realize this, but Christianity is actually considered, because of it's a religion and a faith-based practice, it's considered a protected group. Attacking Christians is not acceptable on YouTube or by Google. Making hurtful and negative comments, videos about another person. They made entire segments, entire series about me on the Drunken Peasants. Unwanted sexualization, which encompasses sexual harassment or sexual bullying in any form. There's a video out there with TJ actually talking about a dirty dream that he had about him having sex with me in his own video. Incitement to harass other users or creators. Not only did the Drunken Peasants harass me and also send their audience to aggravate me, but they did it to Tommy Sotomayor as well as many other YouTubers out there. Terms of service violation, cyberbullying, slander, fraud, scam, harassment, doc dropping encourages audiences to attack other YouTubers. As you can see, the Drunken Peasants, as well as with Ben, they violated every single one of the things that I have read off of the terms of service and community guidelines of YouTube. Now, I have never bothered to deal with them at all. I have gotten rid of other people that I felt went over the line, and I'll be honest with you, the only reason why I let TJ Kirk off the hook is because I used to be friends with him, but he's no longer a part of the Drunken Peasants anymore. There's just Ben. And Ben made a really, really bad choice. And this is one of the reasons why I went after other YouTubers. Not because they came after me, but because other YouTubers made videos putting my wife's imagery and videos into their own videos and then talked massive shit about her. Any channel that did that, I had them removed by YouTube. I spent day after day reporting their videos 10 times and pointing out all the different videos that violate terms of service. And now I'm going to do that to Ben the Drunken Peasants. I am going to have the Drunken Peasants removed completely off of the internet. And anybody that copies their videos having to do with my wife or my son or my family, I'm going to report that as well. Why have I made the decision now and not before? Because the videos that were done towards me, I didn't care. I have no care in the world about people trying to embarrass me or say naughty things or whatever. However, Ben went over the line. Ben decided that him and a few of his buddies would actually try to contact an ex-girlfriend of my son. My son is 20 years old. And this jackoff decided that he wanted to get views on YouTube. So he dug into my son's Facebook page, he dug into my son's personal information, tried to find a couple of his family members as well as girlfriends that he's had in the past, and decided that they were going to go after my son in order to try to attack me. My son doesn't do YouTube videos. He doesn't come on YouTube and talk. He has nothing to do with the drama that's happening, but Ben decided to go over the line. And I've told TJ Kirk and the Amazing Atheist several times whenever we talked on Skype. I said, look, you want to make fun of me? That's fine. I will let it go. You can say whatever the fuck you want about me. Do whatever the hell you want. But Do not get my wife into it. Do not pull my son or my daughter or any of that. Ben, however, he did not hold to our agreement. TJ Kirk did. TJ Kirk left my shit alone, and I stopped talking about his father and the fraud and the scams that he had pulled in that diploma mills. But Ben did not stop. He continued on. And when you attack a man's kids and you violate every terms of service and community guidelines, you should expect that you're going to pay for that. So now Ben's only income is coming from the Drunken Peasants, and I'm going to take that from him. And I'm going to do it in a legal manner. Now, Ben can go ahead and get on his show, and he can tell everybody that he wants money so he can sue me and all that shit. I've already got him recorded. I've already got footage, and I've also got images of him screwing around with underage girls. If he attempts to take me to court, I'm going to have him put away forever if he attempts to do that. So, that's it, Ben. You fucked up. You could have just left me alone. You could have just said, you know what? I'm going to move on and try to make the show a little bit more civilized and decent and everything, but you decided to continue on long after I left you alone. So, this is it. Say goodbye to your channel. You have violated terms of service and community guidelines on YouTube.